Okay, in this lesson I would like to show you how to work with groups within your different classes. In each one of your classes or subjects, you will be able to set up a group or a number of groups. There are various reasons why you would want to set up these groups. The first one would be a global group with every single one of your students in, and that would make it easy for you to send things like messages, and I will show you later on how to do that, how to send a global message. You may also divide your class up into sections. For example, you have an assignment and you have 12 children in your class and you want to divide them into 4 groups of 3. You would create 4 groups with obviously the selected students in each one of those groups, and you are able to communicate directly with those particular groups without the other groups actually seeing those messages. But first of all, I want to show you how to do just a global group so that you can email each and every one of those. So how we would do that is you would come to your dashboard, log in. I would either select it from my front page, course overview, and click on English, or I would go to my courses and I would click on English there. I want to, like in the previous lesson, I want to click on participants, and there I see all my participants in this class. So I'm going to click on, or I'm going to go to the top, and to the right is this little gear. I'm going to click on that, and there is this button there that says groups. I'm going to click on groups, and you can see there is nothing there. If you come to the bottom, there is a button that says create a group, and I want to call it a group name. So you give it a group name. So give it something that you will know, and it's your full group 5A English. So I know, when I look at it, I know what it is, because you might have 2 or 3 or 4 other classes and you're going to create groups, and I'll show you why. So then I'm going to create a group number or a group ID number, and here you give it its own ID number, and just again, be clever here, just go FGE full group English 5A. Or you can do it the other way around there. You can go full group English 5, not 5, sorry, not 5A, 5. So you call it full group English 5. Full group English 5. And a group description, you can give it a group description, full all class are 5 students. Okay, so I can give it an enrollment key, so people have to join, but we don't want to do that. So we want it to be open to all of them immediately. So group messaging, I'm going to say yes, I want to be able to group message. Hide the picture, well, we can upload a picture for the group if we wanted to. So if you've got a class photo or something like that, you can do that, or whatever. You don't need to put that in, and you just click Save Changes. That now creates your group. Okay, now I want to add and remove users. So I come to this little button here on the right, and I click on that, and all my students appear. Under students, I've got 16, and there are 2 teachers. I'm just listed as this, but I want to create one for everybody. I want to include myself in that, so that when students write back, it comes back to me. So I can do that. I highlight all of that, and it's easy to do. You click on the top one, and you hold your shift key down, and while you're holding your shift key down, you come to the last one and you push your left mouse button again. Otherwise you're going to have to do each one individually, and you can do that. You can go add, and you'll see that Shimon has been added. And so I can go. It just takes a little bit longer. So if I click on the top one, hold my shift key down, click on the bottom one, I can add all of them in one go. Okay? And there I've created a group. If you make a mistake or you don't want a group anymore, you can easily delete them by just selecting the group, and you come down to the bottom, and you can either edit the group setting, you can make some changes, or you can delete the group. It will ask you to confirm and say yes, and now the group is gone. You can create that again. What I suggest you do is play around with groups a little bit, but do one for each class. You don't need to have that many groups. Only use them when you really need to. Okay, and that's all for this lesson.